It's nice to start off the season 1-0 rather than 0-4 like we did last year. It's a good sign of things to come, and especially when we put up 134 points, even though we had to go into overtime to go get it. It was electrifying, the fans have responded, and the arena's looking a lot more packed than usual. We're taking on the Atlanta Hawks, who are 0-1, and Dwight Howard and fresh new draft pick, who will be coming off the bench, Malik Monk, the shooting guard from Kentucky. So how do we get things started here? Well, slow start in the first quarter as we're 10 minutes in, Atlanta up 2-0. Off the screen, Malcolm Brogdon in replacement of Jeremy Lin as he goes ahead and throws the alley-oop there to Nerlens Noel, fresh off a career high from his last game. Brogdon here distributing out to Hollis Jefferson. Hollis Jefferson getting it back from Lee. Good ball moving around. Look at Brogdon, find Lopez inside. Turnaround hook shot goes and is in. 6-2 lead. Later on in the first, about 5 minutes in, Nets up by 5. Brogdon driving inside, two-hand flush over Neto to go ahead and push that lead. Later in the first, Nets up 17-8. We got a geriatric alert as Terry dishes that one out to Dougie Buckets, hitting it for 3 there. Nets later on in the second quarter, a John Holland sighting as Lin is out, and he misses the 3, but Lopez catches the rebound and slams that one home with authority. Lead up to 9, 31-22. Later in the second, Brogdon showing off a little bit of the flash of the moves there as he finds John Holland inside, and he lays that one up and in for his first NBA free field goal. And then later on, Brogdon putting on the moves to lay that one up and in and continue to push this lead. That's up 13 midway through the second. Courtney Lee out on the perimeter, getting it inside to Miles Bridges. A little give-and-go action here as Courtney Lee slams that one home with 2 hands. I've been loving a little bit of the give-and-go offense that the Nets have been playing, and it's been working for them. Up by 18. Look at this geriatric alert again as Jason Terry, 41 years old, the reverse of his jersey, still able to show some moves there and drive inside, lay that one up, and then pushing the lead to 20. Later on in the third quarter, though, 11 minutes to go, newly signed free agent Andre Iguodala passing inside there to Dwight Howard to kick off the third. Atlanta would then bring that lead down to 12. There's Jason Terry, the old dinosaur, out there to Dougie Buckets again, who misses, but that was Bam down there getting the rebound and stuffing it in with one hand right over Prince. 12-point lead, about 2 minutes to go here in the third. Look at it's inside. Doug McDermott going ahead and putting that one up and in. Nets lead up to 10, and then the inside give to McCullough. Kick that out to Bam, showing off a little bit of the range there. Didn't know he could hit from out there, but nails the corner 3, and the Nets went up by 12. So here's Kent Bazemore inside, giving the feed inside to Malik Monk. He scored about 10 points in this one as he hit double digits. And here's Brogdon outside. 9-point lead with about 9 minutes to go. Outside to Sean Kilpatrick. Look at him get by Malik Monk. Hang and hit that layup. Watch that again on replay. What a move as he got past Malik Monk and took the contact from Dwight Howard. Hung, scooped, laid that one up and in. Great move there by Sean Kilpatrick. But things got a little sloppy for the Nets later on. Brogdon committing a backcourt violation there, not seeing where he was. And then the Hawks got a free, easy layup there. A possession later, Dwight Howard inside, hitting that jump shot over Brook Lopez inside there. So the lead came down to 5. Noel, a little pass inside to Hollis Jefferson. Look at him sky to the basket and then slam that one home, putting this game away. Nets would win this one 91-82. And the player of the game, Brook Lopez, 12 points, 14 boards, and an assist. Didn't get a lot of highlights in this one, but it was all around a very good team effort as the Nets came out and played. Altogether, a very good game. Defensively held the Hawks to 82 points, which is pretty much what I'd like to see. And the improvement thus far from this Nets team from the offseason moves that they've made have definitely shown. As we start the season 2-0, Courtney Lee leading the way in scoring with 14 points, a double-double for Lopez, 12 of 14. Nerlens Noel going 9 points, 12 rebounds. And Hollis Jefferson, who I really liked in this one, doing a better job of getting to the basket and really driving this season. I've been loving the improvement. Dwight Howard led the way for the Hawks as he had 20 points, 15 rebounds. I apologize, Malik Monk only had 6. And Iguodala, 10 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists in this one. So things are looking very bright for this Nets team. Very happy with everything that's been going on thus far, and I couldn't be prouder. Maybe we are making a playoff push a lot sooner than I thought. Don't you just hate it when reality comes crashing down hard on you? Yes, the perfect season is now over. The Nets are now 2-1 after taking a 78-85 loss to the Miami Heat. Maybe losing Jeremy Lin is a bigger deal than I thought, even though I do love the way that Brogdon plays with the team. The offensive firepower has seemed to have gone away since Lin has left. Maybe we'll find it here in the capital of America, Washington, D.C., to go ahead and take on the Washington Wizards, who are 1-2, and featuring new rookie Jason Tatum at small forward and their offseason acquisition, Zach Randolph. We'll see how this one goes as we start here in the first quarter. Brogdon moving the ball around, and Lopez getting the feed inside from Courtney Lee as he goes ahead and turns around fadeaway jumper to put up the first points of the game. We'll have to see how Malcolm Brogdon does on John Wall as he goes ahead and gets that inside the Tatum, who misses, but there's the new acquisition, Zach Randolph, getting that rebound, staying hungry inside, and laying that one up and in. Brogdon, way better defense here as he forces Wall to turn it over. 9-6 game in favor of Washington. They kick it outside, Kilpatrick. The feed from Hollis Jefferson as he hits the corner J. Doesn't go for 3, though, only counts as 2, lead down to 1. Washington up 3, midway through the first, Satoransky laying that one up and in to push the lead back to 5. Kilpatrick here in the corner, getting the pick from Lopez. Going to take that wide open jumper. Nails that one. That's too easy for him. Bring the lead down to 1 for Washington. Nets now up by 2. A little floater in here by Bradley Beal to go ahead and tie this one back up. And here's the old man, Jason Terry, pushing it up the floor. With Lin out, Jason Terry's been helping out with the point guard duties. Pass from McDermott out to John Holland, showing a little crossover move. Hop step inside, past Satoransky, and lays that one up and in. Been loving the energy from John Holland off the bench thus far. Give and go, little pick and roll as Noel moves inside and slams that one home. Pushes the lead to 3. Nets up 5 later on. Brogdon on Wall. Here's Randolph backing down on McCullough. Jump shot goes. Fadeaway able to roll in as they continue to try to work down the lead. Nets still up 5 here. Pass from Noel to Lopez inside. Lopez waiting for Noel to come in. Slams home with 2 hands over Randolph. Washington would call timeout as the Nets took a 7-point lead up to this point. Later on, Nets up by 7. Good ball movement here as Terry out on the perimeter. Trying to look for a man. Look at that feed inside. Hollis Jefferson. What a pass there by Terry. I mean, that's a tight space to get it in. But Hollis Jefferson with the double clutch slam on the reverse. Still up by 7. Good give and go here. Now McDermott from Bam getting it in and slamming it home with 2 hands. Been loving that, again, that give and go offense looking really good for the Nets. Getting guys open and showing great ball distribution. And there's a good job there by Wall getting inside to Ian Mahimi to go ahead and push that lead down to 7. Later on in the third, as we start the third quarter, Randolph misses that one with Noel defending. Then Brogdon pushes it up the floor trying to set up the play. Waiting for teammates to get open. He's got Lopez open in the corner. Gets it out to Courtney Lee here, a little behind the back. Crossover there and hits the jumper to go ahead and push the lead to 7. Later on, Nets up 51-44. Sloppy pass there, but Hollis Jefferson able to hang on and get past his man and slams that one home with 2 hands on the double clutch. Here's Brogdon working on Wall. Look at the move as he gets past Wall. That little half spin to go ahead and get the separation. Nets up 11, but the Wizards would not stand down. There's John Wall responding with a jump shot of his own, going up to 2. Noel not able to hit his turnaround jumper on Randolph, and Wall pushing it back up the floor. Brogdon on him, trying to play defense and steal the ball. The Wizards moving around here on offense. They get it out to Randolph. Randolph off to Tatum. Tatum Just going to throw that one up from 3, falling away and hits it, bringing that lead down to 6. Washington down 7. Satoransky missing on that three-pointer as Bridges pushes it up the floor out to John Holland. Holland gets it back to Brogdon. Brogdon trying to drive, a little stutter step to get past Bradley Beal and lays that one up and in, pushing that lead back up to 9. Nets up 8 later on in the third with about a minute to go. This is where things got a little out of control. Bradley Beal on the steal and the turnover, swatted away by Lopez, but it gets in the hands of John Wall, who tries a 3. Doesn't get it to go, but Randolph gets the offensive board to put it back up and in. Lead down to 6. John Wall kicking it out. Bam! All 3 of those go in. Bradley Beal from the corner. Lead down to 3. 7 seconds to go. John Wall trying to push, trying to lay this one up. Fakes it, decides to kick it out to Markieff Morris, and he nails that jumper. Lead now down to 1. So at the beginning of the fourth quarter, Nets needed to respond big here. Hollis Jefferson with a little jab step, gets past Markieff Morris, and what a huge two-hand slam over Marcin Gortat as he hangs on the rim. Watch this again on replay. How nasty that one was. Oh, man. Nets up 1 later on. 10:30 left to go. Noel posting up. Good pass inside the Brogdon, but fails on the jam as he couldn't secure it with 2 hands. Here comes Wall pushing it up the other way. He loses possession, and here comes Brogdon up the other way. He's got numbers. Lopez deciding to kick it back out. Here's Hollis Jefferson trying to drive. And then he loses possession. And Wall up the other way. No contest. Just takes that with 1 hand and tomahawks it in. 6 minutes left in the fourth. Washington up by 1. So it's crucial time here for the Nets as Hollis Jefferson tries to drive inside. Steps back. Kicks it out to Lopez for 3. And he gets the roll on the bounce. So the Nets go up by 2 there with a 3-pointer by Lopez. How would the Wizards respond? With a turnover. Here's Brogdon pushing it up the floor. And the Nets had numbers, but for some reason Brogdon pulled up. And look at Brogdon cutting inside, wide open. Hollis Jefferson doesn't get it to him. And it's that loses possession and Randolph picks it up. But what we didn't notice here was John Wall down on the other side. And that's why the Nets had numbers the whole way through as he's helped off by Bradley Beal and Tatum, and it looks similar to the injury that Jeremy Lin suffered, but it's only a high ankle sprain. It'll keep Wall out for a few weeks, not nearly as bad or severe as the injury that Jeremy Lin suffered. So here comes the Nets pushing it up the other way. Hollis Jefferson trying to lay this one up and in, doesn't go. Noel with the rebound as he kicks it back out to Brogdon. 3 minutes to go with a 1-point lead. As they work it around, good feed inside by Hollis Jefferson and Noel, and he hanked and hits that one. He'll go to the line to shoot 1. Watch the concentration here from the catch and taking the contact from Randolph, still able to put that one up. Nets up by 4, but here comes the Wizards and Bradley Beal pulling up from 3 with 2 minutes to go ahead and hit that one. So it's crunch time. 50 seconds to go. Tie ball game 94-94. Marcin Gortat to inbound here, and they get it out to Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal kicks it out. Satoransky in the corner nails that 3-pointer. 97-94 in favor of the Wizards as we got a tight one here in the Verizon Center. Lopez backing down Gortat. Hook shot doesn't go. Gortat with the rebound. Here comes Satoransky up the other way. Trying to drive past Brogdon, and Brogdon commits a foul. Fortunately, they had one to give there. But the inbounds pass here to Jason Tatum as he hook shots that one into the bucket and pretty much puts this one away. Washington wins 102-96. And the Nets take their second straight loss to push them to 2-2. Bradley Beal, the player of the game, 22 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. He came up big when John Wall went out, and he's going to be relied upon heavily now with John Wall out. So go ahead and carry the offense. Good game by him altogether. He was all over on defense. Did a great job attacking the open floor and also doing a great job shooting. John Wall finished with 18 points, 4 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 steals. He had 3 turnovers, but wasn't too big of a deal. Jason Tatum, 15 points, 4 rebounds, and assists, 3 steals, and a block for the rookie as well. 5 of 11 from the field, 2 of 5 for 3. And then on the net side of things, Brooklyn Lopez, 16 points, 12 rebounds, a huge rejection. He had 3 of them, actually, and a steal. And then Nerlens Noel, 15 points, 11 boards, 3 rebounds, and 3 blocks of his own. Hollis Jefferson showed up big as well, 13 points, 2 boards, 3 assists. Brogdon a little quiet, 8 points, but he did get 7 assists and 4 steals. And as the week went on, the Nets moved to 2-4 after taking losses from the Pistons, a 100-105 loss, and then a tight one against Minnesota, 92-93, which takes us to back-to-back games against the team that gave us Malcolm Brogdon, the Milwaukee Bucks. Should be a fun one as we go back and visit an old friend in Bogdanovich.